Oh, hold on. I gotta get some lightning. Is that better? Can y'all see me? I know the mic is good. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode or whatever the hell you want to call it. Me Mugging Media. All right. You know, Me Mugging Media, we're gonna touch on everything media. You feel me? We gonna clout chase some people. We're gonna do all this. We gotta keep it going, gotta keep it going every dang day. Me Mugging Media will be famous one day in the future. Um, but until then, yeah, we gotta keep working. Um, I have to go door dashing today. That's a must. Right now, the reason why I'm not making many videos is because, I have to work on getting this foster care license. Yes, y'all, I'm working on getting my foster care license. I done passed so many classes. Right now, they working on my criminal history, my criminal background. A ninja done did a couple of things back in the days that he ain't proud of. You feel me? And yeah, man, that's all it is. But with that being said, I got another one, like no other one, with this dude, Dante London, man. I guess he's going around. Like we said, we gonna be trolling, bro. We're gonna troll the best channels. We ain't gonna troll the weak channels. We ain't gonna troll the gang banging stuff. We ain't gonna do none of that. We're gonna troll the good stuff. We're gonna show y'all all the good stuff. We don't need none of that none of that negative energy, none of that bad energy around. And like I said, I'm working on being a foster parent, so I can't have none of that bad energy, y'all. So with that being said, th- this dude, man, he's making money off of YouTube. He getting that good money. That's what we want. We want to get that good money. We don't want to get that bad money. You feel me? Bad money don't make no money. And when you get that bad money, yeah, you don't live long with that type of money. So, if I can encourage any kids around the country, any kids that put this on, I mean, cursing's in my vocabulary, but if I wind up cursing, excuse my language, but right now I ain't gonna curse to keep my YouTube from getting banned, striked, whatever. So yeah, man, this dude London, man, he does a lot. He get a lot of subscribers. I mean, he only got 65K subscribers, but he get a lot of views. A lot of views. And when I go and check, he's at the top of the YouTube algorithm Like he's up there. So, I give him his flowers, bro. But I want to get me mugging media past that. I want me mugging media to be at a level nobody can reach. So we're gonna keep bringing this every day, all day. I ain't got all the special equipment that everybody else got, but you don't need all that special equipment. So let's get into it, y'all. Yeah, I'm yawning. I just woke up though. Just woke up and got on this. So don't judge. Don't tell me I'm tired. No, none of that. Leave positive feedback in the comments, y'all. Let's all stay positive. No negative energies, no negative feedback, no negative nothing. Leave positive comments in the comments. And it's free 99 to press that subscribe button. It ain't nothing but free 99, bro. Like you ain't gotta sign up with you ain't gotta join no subscription, no nothing. Just press that subscribe button for me. Uh if you a meme mugging media uh fan, press that subscribe button. And if you like my content, run them likes up. If you don't, run the dislikes up. Just make sure your your presence is felt with the channel. Um, and I looked at his all time views. It ain't far from mine. He got 5 million. I got 4 million all time views on my page. So he got 1 million more, but it's all good though. I'm not tripping. You know, like he said, it's enough space in a YouTube atmosphere for everybody to grow and to get this YouTube money. So let's get this YouTube money, y'all. Let's not hate on each other. Let's help each other out. Let's give each other the tools. Let us black folks run the YouTube world. We on the virgin tip of doing it. So let's keep it going. Non-stop. Keep going. All gas, no brakes. Don't put on the brakes. So trying to see why my shit not. My battery dying. It shouldn't be dying if it's connected. All right. All you need is a phone, y'all. A phone. For YouTube, you just need a phone, y'all. You need a phone. You could download StreamYard or whatever else you do. Like it's just that easy to download StreamYard. It's just that easy to get a phone and record. It's just that easy, bro. Like it ain't nothing to it for YouTube, bro. Like get a phone, start recording, put it on 4K, put it on 60 FPS, and just go for it. Talking to the camera, talking to the phone like it's a person or something. Like, just go for it. Uh, like I said in the first video, I wasn't used to that. It took me a long time to get used to it, and I'm still not used to it. But I guess for some reason I've been doing it and doing it and doing it, practicing, practicing, practicing. You could go through me mugging media and you could see that I wasn't used. All my videos are crappy. I wasn't used to doing this at all. But I still did it though. No matter if the video is crappy or not, I still managed to do it. But yeah, we're gonna watch another one of his videos. And this time we're gonna see if we can make it through this video. And he's taking you through the project. I never lived in the projects, bro. I gotta say. And I thank God that I never lived through in the projects. I always had a house. But sometimes houses could be projects too. Trust me. Houses could be projects too. Like it ain't just apartments that's projects. It's houses that projects that's like projects. So yeah, I used to live in some of those houses. That was like the projects, should I say. I wasn't always well, shit. I'm not oh, excuse my language. But I'm not rich now. I'm broke right now. You know? Like I ain't got that high class stuff that other people got in their houses. I ain't got like a corner with decorations, lights, and all this other stuff. I am broke. I need help, and it takes one of y'all to help me get on my foot because I ain't broke. I ain't got no money, and if a female try to go with me, well, she barking up the wrong tree because this a broke nigga right here. I'm not gonna take you out to eat. I can't take you nowhere. I can't even take your ass to McDonald's, and McDonald's is cheap. I can't be super ninja. I can't be none of that to you. So you'll be barking up the wrong tree. If you want a rich nigga, I mean ninja, there's a lot of other rich ninjas on YouTube. So don't be looking at me like I'm a rich ninja. But anyways, yeah, that's that. But let's nip the cat in the bag. We're gonna go to this living in the projects, what it's really like, what it really look like inside. See, I don't even know what a project look like inside. Like, he teaching me something new. So let's get into the video though. Enough of the chatter. Uh-oh. Having technical difficulties.
I'm about to give y'all a tour of what it's really like living in the projects, like like real life. Um, Section 8 housing, low income housing, affordable housing, whatever you want to call it. Um, Actually, let me make this clear before we get up in here. I'm not on Section 8. I live in affordable housing. There's a big difference in that. And a lot of people don't really know the difference between actually being on Section 8 and actually living in low income housing, because Section 8, I believe it's like a voucher, right? It's like a actual voucher that's documented where you can take that and actually live like anywhere, like a house or different apartments that accept Section 8 vouchers, right? I don't have Section 8. And to be honest, y'all, I just learned that. I thought I was on Section 8 the whole time. And because I thought Section 8 low income affordable housing was all the same thing. It's really not. But yeah, I just live in low income housing or affordable housing. And I'm gonna take y'all in here and give y'all a tour on what it's like. And I'm gonna tell y'all like why I've been here so long. Altogether, I've been in low income for 5 years. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. And my life changed though. My life changed a lot. And so hopefully I'm able to move out of here by this year. Hopefully, the YouTube money stay right. Hopefully I continue to save and things go as planned. But yeah, let me start out here real quick. Well, the one that I live at specifically this is a really decent one. You know what I'm saying? I know it kind of looked like the projects from the outside, but it looked a lot nicer on the inside. But these units over here, with the complex that I live in, got like these ones are like townhouses. They got an upstairs and a basement. These ones are called the garden style, right? I live up here on the third floor. These are called the garden style, which are 2 bedroom flats or something like that, where it just got 2 bedrooms and a balcony. And then those ones all the way back there, uh, these are, I believe these are like three bedrooms. These ones I believe are 2 bedrooms. Those ones back there are 3 bedrooms. And like what a lot of people don't know about living in we finna go in there in a minute. Hold on, I'm finna take y'all a tour of my apartment. A lot of people don't know that like a lot of people are eligible to live in affordable housing. Like it's people here that pay just regular market rate rent, right? So they do have you can still move here and still like have a decent paying job, right? You would just have to pay market rate rent, right? Not everybody who lives here is paying, you know, very, very low rent or $0 in rent. That's just not true. Now they do go based off your income, and it's really based off of like how many people are living with you. Um, and they go based off that, right? So it's like if you got like 2 people living with you, I think the max you can make is like 60,000 a year. If you got 3 people, it go like to 80,000. You got 4 people, you can make up to like 100,000 a year, and they go based off of everybody's income who's living with you as well. And so, I'm not no expert. I'm just giving y'all general knowledge of what I've learned from being here. But and believe it or not, y'all, it's been a lot that I still don't even know. I've almost got evicted from here and my other low income apartment I used to live at a bunch of times because I didn't understand the system. Like I was working jobs that I didn't report, and I was like the self.
Yeah, I notice he always says that it's stuff he still don't know. I just kind of hate when people tell you, "Oh, I know this. Oh, I know that. Oh, I know." No, you don't. You don't know this. You don't know that. When it comes to a human and things that a human do, it's not always the same. They're gonna change things up because it's just the brain. The brain has these electro whatever up in them that don't always have different thought. I mean the same thoughts. You're gonna always have a different thought. Or if you don't write things down on a paper, You would not remember what you said or how you did it or what you doing. You're not gonna remember it. It's just humans, the way humans live, the way life is. You're not gonna remember it. It's gonna be gone. It's the past. But certain things you do remember, but you're not gonna remember it like you remembered it yesterday. So that's one thing that, because I know for sure when you go to jail, prison, court, all that, and people will tell you, oh, you're gonna get this amount of time you're gonna serve, or they're gonna do this to you, or they're gonna throw you in the back of the jail, or they're gonna let you go, they're gonna release you tomorrow. Tomorrow come, you're not released. You're still up in there. So was they right? No. I mean yes. No. I mean no. They wasn't right because a human don't know everything another human is going to do or say. You don't know what the system is built on. You don't know what all these politics. Look at Trump changing the politics of the government. He's changing the politics of the government. He's not going in there with the same politics. He's going in there with something totally different. That's why you don't know what's going to happen. He's talking about giving drug dealers the death penalty. And this is the dude y'all all voted for. This is the dude y'all let in office. Like, it's crazy. But we still got more to go on this video, y'all. He ain't even touched the inside yet. He ain't even went through the whole outside. So let him talk, and yeah, I'll talk a little bit later. Oh man.
Employed doing self-employed work like YouTube and gig apps and all of that, like that make it tough because you got to report everything that you make. So once I actually learned to just stay up to date on everything that I make, it became easier. So everything that I make now is reported. So all my YouTube income, all of my gig work, my job, everything is reported.
Oh, that's one thing I didn't know. Hello. I'm just getting up. Um, Shaka said, "What time should he tell the lady to come on Monday?" B said, "Whatever time you want to." Yep, if you want to, if you're gonna be up around that time, whatever time you get up at. All right, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, you gotta give them everybody else enough time to leave too, though. Yeah, that's what he said. Uh huh. So Yeah, that's cool. So just let them know, you know, right. So you, yeah, tell them they have to leave at like 10:30. I mean, not at 10:30, but before 10:30. Huh? Nah, tell her 10:30, but tell them they gotta leave before 10:30. Yeah. All right. All right. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back. Let's continue with the video. Some more technical difficulties.
This one I live at is really, really nice, bro. Like they keep everything up to date, maintenance. They do weekly inspections. Um, they got maintenance that come in and vacuum. He up there vacuuming the steps and cleaning the steps right now. Uh, Again, this one that I'm in is uh, it's called the garden style. So got 3 floors on here. Uh, let's see, this is the other side. They got the maintenance vacuuming right now, cleaning the steps and all of that. They having them come in, clean the steps. That's the other side. Um, Hold on. Now these ones, what I like about these ones is that we got 2 washer rooms. We got this washer room, and then we got one up on the second floor. And what's cool about these is that you can pay with your phone. So when we do laundry, we always just pay with our phone with the app. So you don't need quarters. So they got one on the first floor, and then they got one up on the second floor, which is cool. And I believe these apartments, the other apartments in the back that I showed y'all, they have washers inside the units. So and as y'all can see, it's very clean in here, bro. Like, and to be honest with y'all, I'm literally the only black person in my building, believe it or not. So that whole stereotype about black people being low income, that's not true, at least where I'm at. But I also do live in an area that's predominantly white people. Like, it's like everywhere else outside of this complex is just like a bunch of like, rich people. So they just put a low income right in the middle of the rich people, which is kind of funny. Uh, which explains a lot on why it's nice. I mean, why it's really nice, because the one I used to live at in Pontiac, Michigan was horrible. And I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a minute. Let me finish taking y'all on a little tour of this one. Um, okay, so as far as maintenance, um, they maintenance stay on top of everything here. Uh, they fix whatever needs to be repaired. They do monthly, weekly inspections. They do weekly inspections. They do monthly inspections, and they do like every 3 months. They do inspections of people units. This is the second floor. As y'all can see, you cannot smoke in this building. If you smoke, they have a really strict no smoking policy here. I've literally seen people get evicted for smoking in here. You can't smoke cigarettes. You can't smoke, um, you know, the other stuff, and you can't do none of that here. They got strict rules about that. This is the second floor, so I can see. Um, And this is the second floor laundry room. This is the one I typically use. And this complex is really ducked off for real. You know, that's just like it's really ducked off. So I don't know why people be having Ring cameras up in here. like I got 2 people up on my floor that got Ring cameras as well. It's like, what y'all got Ring cameras in here for? And what I like about this unit, I'm gonna go up to my apartment. What I like about this unit is that like you need you need a key to get into this door right there, right? And then that's what I like about it, because it gives a sense of extra security, because you need a key to get into this specific building. And I'm gonna tell y'all how much I'm paying in rent in a minute, so keep watching. With all my sources of income, because I'm making really good money on YouTube. I'm doing gig work, and I got a job. So I'm gonna tell y'all how much they put my rent at. And that's just another big misconception about low income, is that people don't work or don't want to work or can't work, or things like that. And I used to think like that too. I used to have a lot of problems because I had a hard time keeping jobs. So when you job to job, it can make the process of adjusting your rent very difficult. And that's why. But if you stay up to date on everything, like, you'll be good. Take out my apartment. It's my floor up here. I don't understand why they got Ring cameras, but go up in here. Hey babe, how are ya? Good. So as y'all can see, this is our unit. It's really nice. Keep it clean, keep it spiced up. Shout out 50K, shout out to y'all, giving us some helping us hit 50,000 subscribers. 50K. Again, this is called the garden style. It's 2 bedrooms. It's a lot of space in here. I moved here 2 years, 11 months ago. So this is my son's room. Feel me? Really nice, really subtle. This is our room. Type. And what I like about this unit is that all the rooms are really spacious. It's really spacious in here. My son's room really spacious. This is the bathroom. As far as like the appliances and stuff, the bathroom is kind of older, right? Like it don't look like they remodeled this in a long time. But it do. As far as like the doors and stuff, the doors look pretty old, but as far as the unit itself is really nice. They put new carpets in, they repaint the walls. But it's a lot nice. It's really nice for a affordable housing unit. You don't typically see them being this nice. You know what I'm saying? And typically, I people over here typically keep their apartments pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Or at least I do, man. I can't speak for everybody else. There's our closet. Type. Got a lot of clothes in here. Let me take y'all out to the balcony. I do like these 3 closets. These 3 closets are fire. We got 3 closets in here. That's where we keep all our shoes at. Right here. Oh, shoes right here. So I really like this when I first moved in here. But when I first moved in here, it was just like let me give you a different view. See, we keep it really nice in here, of course. I'm a little OCD, so I keep everything clean. But when I moved here, I literally I cried, because I came from a low income in Pontiac. If y'all don't know, I was born and raised in Pontiac, Michigan. I lived there pretty much my whole life up until 2 years ago when I moved here. And the low income in Pontiac was just so bad, bro. It was so bad. And I did not want to live there, but I didn't have no choice. It was either move into the low income in Pontiac or live with my mom. And I didn't want to live with my mom. I was grown. I was like 20, I think I was 22 years old at the time. 21 or 22. And it was so bad over there, bro. It was called Northfield Farms. Just look up Northfield Farms on YouTube. Yeah, that I tell you, bro, cockroaches. They had bugs. They had spiders, ants, real bad. And I survived at Northfield Farms 3 years, y'all. I can't believe I was there for 3 years. Um, we got a balcony here. This is what I like about our units, that we got a balcony. As I can see, it looks a little older. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is like a luxury apartment or nothing by any means, but it's really decent, because some low incomes out there are really bad. Like I said, the one in Pontiac was just so bad. I had to live with bugs for a long time. The bugs would come and go, but like it was times where roaches came to the other. When I was living in Pontiac, in the low income in Pontiac, Northfield Farms, it was times where roaches would come and go, and it was so bad, bro. I had to call the exterminator like 3 times a week, and they can only come 2 times a week because of the chemicals. They couldn't put too many chemicals in the house. So, but it was bad over there, y'all, and it was just a lot of violence. So over here, it's no violence, no nothing. I said it's like a lot of more so wealthier people in the surrounding areas. And it's pretty. It's definitely nicer than Pontiac. I'll tell you that. But what I do like about the kitchen is that they give you new appliances, right? So whenever a new person moves in, they put in like a new refrigerator, a new stove. I'm assuming, depending on how good of condition it's actually in, y'all can see the floors are really nice, the cabinets are black, and all of that. So all of this stuff I know is new. They remodeled this unit. This is one of the ones they remodeled because it was a fire here. A few years back. And in this unit like in this section of the building that I'm in, it was like a huge fire. So I'm sure that's probably plays a role why people can't smoke here. But yeah, this is one of the units that they remodeled. I really don't even know how the other units look or the older units look, but this one of the ones they remodeled. But yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty decent. And I'm gonna stick y'all back out for a sec. But as y'all can see, it's a lot of space. If you look at it from this angle, the apartment go like all the way back there. And everything is just really spacious. The kitchen got a lot of space. The living room got a lot of space. Got a balcony. It's pretty cool. Let me know what y'all think.
This got more space than the apartment before.
Oh yeah, it do. Me and wifey went and toured some luxury apartments because we're looking for a new place to move, and we toured some apartments that was like $2,000-$3,000 a month. That was way smaller than this. Yeah, it was like cardboard box, like one of those psychotic homes in that mug. It was so small and pure white. So, but yeah, I'll be right back. I'm finish this tour. Let's see, my man's out here cleaning, tight. I think that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like low incomes don't typically clean like this. You know what I'm saying? Maintenance be on top of everything. You know what I'm saying? Maintenance be on top of everything. You can see he just cleaned that side, so they keep everything good. So if anything breaks or if anything like malfunctions, like maintenance is over here like super soon, and they fix whatever going on. Now I pay market rate rent right now because of how much I'm earning on YouTube and because I'm working a full-time job and because I do gig work. So I'm making a lot of income, so they just put me at market rate. But the thing about here is that if anything changes with my income, they will adjust my rent. So like say if I just quit doing YouTube, that'll make my rent go down like probably to like $700 something just because I'm working full-time and doing gig work. If I quit my full-time job and YouTube, my rent will go down to maybe like 100 something because I will only be doing like Instacart at the time. But if I don't have any income, like say God forbid anything happens and I can't work, then I won't pay anything. You know what I'm saying? They will actually pay the rent here for me. And I've been in that situation a lot where I was completely broke and they put my rent down to zero. So it's been a true blessing. I will never complain because, oh my God, God knows I've been in situations where I could never afford market rate because I could never keep a job. And so I was here because I needed to be. And I made videos in the past complaining about how hard it was and how how inconsistent the management was because they would adjust my rent so much, but that was my own fault. I got to take accountability. I was the one that couldn't hold a stable job, and I kept working all these different jobs, quitting, and they had to keep adjusting my rent. So it was really my own fault for real. But if you report your income like you're supposed to, you will never be in a situation where you can't afford, or they will do like back pay or anything like that. Now, if you don't report your income living in low income, that's when it can get serious because they will start giving you back pay, and you can even get evicted if you don't report your income. So it's very, very important to report your income living in Section 8 housing, or not Section 8, low income housing. Now, I never really, once I learned that Section 8 was like completely different, I never thought about like actually applying to Section 8 because, Section 8 that can take like years to get onto that system. Like I'm talking about 5, 6, 7, 8 years because with the Section 8 voucher, you can actually like I said, you can take the voucher anywhere to different states. You could literally move in a house and be paying really, really low rent with a Section 8 voucher. But that take a long time. But even some low income housings or affordable housings take time to get into too. It took me about a year and a half to get in here. It didn't take me long getting here at all. And then my other one in Pontiac that I lived.
All right. At this moment, this particular moment, I think he just wanted to. Oh no, I just think he just wanted to make a video and get content because to me that wasn't no projects. That was just nice living. It's a difference when you're in projects to nice living. Like when you say projects, you mean the gutter. You mean the bottom of the bottom. You mean rats, roaches, like he said, and uh his old projects. Those are real projects. Rats, roaches, spiders, all that. Projects do not keep up with their apartments. That means broken sink, broken everything. Like they do not keep up with the maintenance. They do not. That means people up in their ghetto hanging out, sitting in front of the apartments, guns out, rags hanging, like all that. Killings, murders, all up in there. You can't even walk through the hallway because probably rapists and stuff like that, man. That's what I was thinking he was talking about. I wasn't thinking he was talking about some nice get up apartments. Those are too nice. But yeah, it's the videos down there done. But he said you gotta report the YouTube income. I didn't think you had to report it because it's not really income or it's not a job. So I didn't think you had to report it. But maybe I should ask Section 8 or maybe it's out there where he at because well I ain't got no YouTube income right now coming in. But later on I might have some coming in, but I never I don't know. I didn't think you had to report it though. Maybe I should look into that because I am on Section 8. What? This is not going to nobody. What? On YouTube. I don't have nobody I know on YouTube. I think there was no problem with it. Can you want me up some? Can you check this plate? Chicken. Yeah, but this is the end of the video, y'all. Um, oh, snaps. I just realized I spelled media wrong. Oh my god, bro. I've been recording this whole thing and I spelled media wrong. I need to redo that. But anyways, it's time for so long. But we'll sing just one more song. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart. With me and you and my dog Blue, we can do anything that we wanna do. Bye, you guys. I'm out.